In this video, we're going to talk about something that affects so many older adults, but often gets ignored: waking up with leg pain and then going back to bed. At first, it might feel like a simple choice, something you do to get a little more rest. But over time, that habit can quietly weaken your legs, slow down your circulation, and make it harder to move with confidence. What feels like just resting can actually be one of the earliest signs of physical decline. The good news is that you can break this cycle. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or hours of exercise. What you need is a short and gentle morning routine, less than 10 minutes, that helps reduce stiffness, improves your circulation, and gives you the strength to stay independent. This isn't about forcing your body to do anything difficult or extreme. It's simply about giving yourself the gentle activity your body needs each morning, just enough to wake up your muscles, loosen your joints, and steady your balance. No matter if you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, it's never too late to begin. Even the smallest daily effort can help you hold on to your independence and bring back the confidence to move with ease. Before we get into the steps, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just type your city or state in the comments below. It always inspires me to see seniors from all across the country supporting each other and proving that age doesn't have to define our strength. Point 1. What mornings really look like for many older adults. Let's talk honestly about what mornings really look like for many older adults. You wake up, and even before you get out of bed, you feel it. Your legs feel heavy, your knees are stiff, and sometimes your heels ache the moment they touch the floor. Standing up isn't as quick as it used to be. You move carefully, holding onto the side of the bed, a wall, or a nearby chair, just to feel steady. And by the time you've slowly made your way to the bathroom and back, you're already tired. That's when the thought slips in: maybe I should lie down again, just for a little while. It feels like you're giving yourself a break, but the truth is that decision quietly trains your body to stay inactive. Every time you go back to bed, your muscles are missing the chance to wake up and do their job. Over time, this habit makes your legs weaker, your balance less steady, and your energy lower. It doesn't happen all at once, which is why it's easy to ignore. But little by little, it steals your strength without you even noticing. Most people think losing independence happens suddenly. One fall, one injury, one big change. But in reality, it usually begins with these small daily choices. When you stay still instead of moving, your circulation slows down, stiffness builds, and your muscles begin to shrink. This isn't said to scare you, it's to help you see how important those first moments of the day really are. Choosing movement instead of more rest is the first step to protecting your strength, your independence, and your quality of life. Point 2. The silent weakening of the legs. When we think about aging, many people imagine it as a sudden change. One day you feel fine, and the next day you can't move the way you used to. But the truth is, it doesn't usually happen that way. Most of the time, changes in mobility happen quietly, little by little, through the choices we make every day. The strength in your legs doesn't disappear overnight. It fades slowly when your muscles aren't being used the way they should be. And the first place this shows up is in the morning. After a full night's sleep, your blood flow naturally slows down, your joints feel tight, and your muscles can stiffen. That's why mornings are often the hardest part of the day. If at that point you go back to bed instead of moving, you're giving that stiffness more control over your body. Day after day, it builds up, and eventually those small aches become a routine you can't ignore. Your legs are more than just another part of your body. They are your foundation. They carry you when you stand, help you cook a meal, let you shower on your own, or give you the freedom to step outside for fresh air. When your legs stay strong, you feel independent. But when they grow weaker, everyday activities become harder, and it can feel like your world is getting smaller. Here's the encouraging part. This process isn't fixed. You are not stuck where you are. By choosing to move your body even gently, you can protect your legs and keep your independence. Point 3. Why morning movement matters the most. When you wake up, your body is asking for one thing, a signal that the day has begun. That signal comes from movement. Think of it as switching on the lights in a dark room. With just a few minutes of gentle activity, your circulation speeds up, your muscles loosen, and your energy levels rise. This isn't about doing a workout. It's about giving your body permission to feel alive and ready. What makes morning movement so powerful is the timing. You're starting your day by building momentum instead of slowing down. When you move first thing, it sets the rhythm for everything that follows. Walking feels easier, standing feels steadier, and even your mood is lighter. Seniors often tell me that once they add a little movement in the morning, they notice they can do everyday things like cooking, tidying up, or going for a short walk outside without feeling drained so quickly. So while evenings may be for winding down, mornings are your chance to wake up your body and set a positive tone. Just a few minutes of light, intentional movement can make the difference between dragging yourself through the day or stepping into it with energy and purpose. Point 4. The simple 3-step morning combo. Now that you understand why movement in the morning matters, let's talk about something practical, a short routine you can follow every day. I call it the 3-step morning combo. It's safe, quick, and created especially for older adults who want to feel steadier and stronger without putting strain on the body. Step 1. Seated ankle rolls. Before you stand up, sit at the edge of your bed. Lift one foot slightly off the floor and slowly roll your ankle in a circle 10 times in one direction, then 10 times the other way. Switch to the other foot and repeat. This simple move encourages blood flow in your lower legs and makes those first steps of the morning less stiff. Step 2. Assisted marching. Stand near a chair, counter, or wall so you have support for balance. Slowly lift one knee and then the other as if you are gently marching in place. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes at your own pace. It activates your hips, thighs, and knees while also giving your balance a light boost. Step 3. A short indoor walk. After marching, take a slow lap around your home, through the hallway, to the kitchen, or around the living room. You don't need to cover a big distance. A few steady minutes of walking warms up your legs and tells your body the day has begun. Together, these 3 steps take less than 10 minutes but create a strong foundation for the rest of your day. Done consistently, they can help you feel lighter, more flexible, and more confident each morning. Point 5. What to avoid in the morning. Starting the day with movement is important, but not every kind of exercise is safe first thing in the morning, especially as we get older. Your body needs kindness, not force. Trying the wrong movements can actually make mornings harder instead of easier. Avoid deep knee bends or squats. These put a lot of pressure on the knees and lower back. Early in the morning, when joints are still stiff, this extra strain can cause discomfort instead of relief. Avoid lunges or heel drops. Movements that push your body too far forward or down can increase the risk of losing balance. If your joints are already sensitive, lunges may also lead to extra pain in the hips or knees. Avoid fast or jerky movements. Exercises like jumping jacks, twisting quickly, or bouncing stretches might look simple, but they can be risky. Sudden motions can pull muscles or make you feel unsteady on your feet. Choose gentle movements instead. Think of your joints like a door hinge. If you slam it open, it may get damaged. But if you apply oil and open it gently, it loosens and works smoothly again. Your body works the same way. Light, steady movements like ankle rolls, marching, and short walks are far more effective for warming up your body without the risk of injury. The goal in the morning is not to test your limits, but to give your body a smooth, safe start. When you move kindly, you'll find the rest of the day feels much easier and more comfortable. Point 6. Special advice for arthritis and neuropathy. For many older adults, mornings can feel especially tough when conditions like arthritis or neuropathy are involved. Stiff joints, swollen fingers, or numbness in the feet can make even the simplest movements seem difficult. But the important thing to remember is this: you don't have to give up on moving. You just need to adjust it to what your body can handle. If you live with arthritis, the key is gentle and slow mobility. Forcing a stiff joint to stretch too far or too quickly often makes the pain worse. Instead, focus on small, easy movements that encourage blood flow without pressure. Ankle rolls, light marching, or even small circles with your hands can help loosen the joints without strain. Think of it as gently reminding your body to stay active rather than pushing it too hard. For neuropathy, the biggest challenge is often balance and safety. When your feet feel numb or unsteady, the risk of slipping or losing balance is higher in the morning. A simple way to reduce this risk is to wear supportive slippers with non-slip soles before you take your first steps. Keeping a wall, chair, or railing nearby also adds extra security. If you only feel comfortable moving while seated, that's perfectly fine. Start there. Even a little bit of safe, regular motion can help. The phrase "motion is lotion" is especially true here. Every gentle movement you make helps keep your joints, muscles, and nerves active. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be long. What matters is showing your body every morning that you still rely on it. Little by little, that effort can make the pain easier to manage and the day easier to face. Point 7. Breaking the fear cycle. One of the biggest reasons many seniors avoid moving in the morning isn't always the pain itself. It's the fear that movement might make things worse. Fear of falling, fear of losing balance, or even fear of feeling embarrassed can quietly hold you back. At first, this fear feels protective, like it's keeping you safe. But when you stop moving, your muscles slowly lose strength, and the very thing you were afraid of, losing your balance or feeling weaker, becomes more likely. This doesn't mean you need to push yourself into risky or difficult exercises. The way to break this cycle is to choose small, safe actions that you know your body can handle. The 3-step morning combo is a perfect example because none of those moves require deep bending, heavy strain, or risky balance. They are gentle, steady, and meant to help you feel secure while still waking up your body. Every time you complete these movements without pain or without losing balance, you prove to yourself that it is possible. That proof builds confidence, and with confidence comes the courage to move more. Slowly, the fear that once stopped you begins to fade, and in its place, you gain trust in your own body again. Think of it as starting a new cycle, a positive one. Instead of fear leading to weakness, daily movement leads to strength, and strength brings back confidence. You don't need to overcome everything at once. Even the smallest success, repeated day after day, has the power to remind you that you are still capable, still strong, and still in control of your independence. Point 8. Fueling your body after movement. Once you've given your body a few minutes of gentle movement, the next step is to support it from the inside. Think of this as completing the circle. Movement wakes up your muscles, and good nutrition helps them stay active throughout the day. Many seniors don't realize that after a full night's sleep, the body is often slightly dehydrated. That dryness makes stiffness worse and leaves muscles less flexible. Something as simple as drinking a glass of warm water in the morning can ease cramps, loosen joints, and improve circulation. If plain water feels too simple, you can add a slice of lemon for a refreshing taste. Some people also enjoy warm turmeric milk, which has natural properties that calm inflammation and reduce joint discomfort. Herbal teas like ginger or chamomile are another gentle option that can relax your body while keeping it hydrated. Food also plays a role. Right after your morning routine, your body is ready for light, nourishing fuel. Instead of skipping breakfast, choose simple foods that are easy to digest and fight inflammation. A small bowl of oatmeal, a banana, or even a boiled egg are excellent options. Oats provide steady energy, bananas help prevent muscle cramps with potassium, and eggs give protein to support your muscles. Whole grain toast with a little nut butter is another easy choice that balances energy with taste. The important thing is not to overlook this step. Together, movement and nutrition give your body the best chance to stay strong, flexible, and ready for the day ahead. A new day always begins with the same moment, opening your eyes in the morning. What you choose to do in those first few minutes has the power to shape how the rest of your day feels. Lying back down may seem easier, but giving yourself a few minutes of gentle movement is a gift your future self will thank you for. It's a way of saying, I'm still strong and I still want to keep moving forward. You don't need to think about big changes or long workouts. What matters is the habit. When you show up for yourself each morning, your body responds, slowly, steadily, and with lasting results. The routine you begin tomorrow can make simple things, walking to the kitchen, standing from a chair, stepping outside, feel easier and more natural in the weeks ahead. This is not just about exercise. It's about confidence. It's about waking up knowing you can trust your legs, knowing you can rely on your body, and knowing you are still in control of your independence. That feeling is worth every small effort. So tomorrow morning, make the choice to move. Roll your ankles, march a little, take a short walk. Notice how different your day feels, and then repeat it the next day. Share this with a friend or neighbor who might need a little encouragement too, because staying strong is always easier when we do it together.